Hello, everybody. This is Gloria, Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, everybody. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome for returning. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you will get all of my notifications. Hello, Karen. How are you today? I am, we had some chilly weather this morning, last night too. But as I said before, we're supposed to have chilly weather throughout this week. And I think it goes into the 80s next week. How's the weather where you are? I've been working on this cardigan. I forgot what I was doing. Sunny and cool. Okay. Guess I can say we were sunny and cool for a little while. I'm supposed to have a pickup today, and I'm hoping the because I have my phone nearby. Your duster is coming along. Great. You put my phone somewhere where it won't affect this internet. I think that's the issue. I am still waiting for. There was a lady on my live, and I haven't had a chance to go back to see what her name was, but she was talking about that reborn doll, something that was completely new to me. But she'd asked if I would do a beanie for it, and I told her to send me her email and send me an email, but I haven't heard from her. And I don't know if that's because my emails might be lost somewhere, but I'm getting emails, although Google has sent me an email letting me know that I am out of space. So I've been slowly deleting emails as the day goes on, trying to get more space because I am not going to pay for it. Call me cheap, but I know I need to get rid of a lot of emails. And I also started unsubscribing to a lot of stuff I never read. I don't have time to read all those emails. I'm on the computer almost 10 hours every day. So when do I have time to read emails except for in between my breaks? So if it's not necessary to my life or my YouTube channel or my Etsy shop, I don't have time to read it. So a lot of all those things, sometimes you end up, you just click on a link and looking for something and you end up subscribing, but then you look and you never even look at the stuff. I get tons and tons. Actually got an email from some, what do you call it? Influencer, an email from some company that wants people to be influencers or get sponsored excuse me, get sponsored by companies to do reviews and things like that. But I'm a little skeptical about things like that. So that is something I'll definitely have to research tonight. It would be nice to get income, but I'm not just going to sponsor or review any old thing. There's a whole lot of any old things out there to be sponsored, but you have to be mindful of where you want to put things. I just saw mindful of where you want your name to be attached to. I I still follow her on YouTube. I can't remember her name, but she's someone that was sponsored by Cricut. And because I don't read a lot of emails, I just see stuff here and there popping up here and there. But I did see a lot of commotion on Facebook about Cricut and them wanting to charge for something. I have not a clue because I hardly ever use my Cricut. But a lot of people are upset that they want to charge a fee, I think, to use their fonts, or I'm not sure. But she posted a video that she's not happy with Cricut either, and she says she doesn't care that they dropped her and she doesn't want to go back. But I haven't watched the whole video, but I thought it was so funny that all of these years, because I've had my Cricut for at least 2 years and I've been following her pretty much the whole time. Auntie Tay, I think that's what her name is. I'm not sure if that's her YouTube channel or not, but anyway. And she's been doing this Cricut thing, and she has her own line of stuff, and everything is Cricut. And then all of a sudden, all of this commotion has come about. So now she's with Silhouette. I don't know anything about Silhouette, and I will not be going out to buy one either. I don't even think I've ever seen a Silhouette in a store, but I knew I'd seen Cricut in the stores, but I just never knew what it was. So I just went past it. Never knew. I was like, what is that? And then one day, of course, I'm on Facebook and I hear people talking about Cricut this and Cricut that, and Cricut's on discount, yada yada. It's like, what is this? So then I went and looked it up. I was like, ooh, this is something cool. Well, say the least. I bought it and hardly ever use it. So that's why. So whatever Cricut is doing, obviously is not enough to bother me. Unless when I tell my daughter to get on there to see if she can make my thing, put my name on my new project bag, and she says she can't do it, then I might be upset. But I don't make money using my Cricut machine, so I'm not going to spend money. I'm just making sure I'm not getting any calls. I'm not going to spend any extra money to get any of their fonts. Oh, you taking job training to re-enter your field? What's your field? That's what I tell my friends all the time. I would have to go back to be retrained if I ever had to go back into the hospital. And God willing, I will never have to go and work in the hospital again. But I know there's so much change. I've been out of the hospital since 2004. Yeah. Yeah, I've been out of the hospital since 2004. So I know I would be a lost person trying to relearn all of that stuff that I used to know. That came second nature. Now it's like a foreign world. They've changed so much. Everything is on the computer now, where before nothing was on the computer. They had no computers. I think the ICUs may have been the only place that actually had computers, but on the floors, everything was paper. So I would definitely be lost. I am loving this. Yeah, I like that. All the purples in the world. I was really, really sad to see another mass shooting yesterday. 10 people lost their lives. That's just, there's too many guns in America. Always has been, always will be, because nobody seems to want to change things. And to find out, people can just walk around with long guns and whatever weapon they want to walk around in Colorado, and people don't think anything of it. And me, we have you can carry concealed weapons here, but it's still just a scary thought. You might tick somebody off, and the next thing they're shooting at you. You don't even know they have a gun. Having one visible or invisible, it doesn't matter because people are just loose cannons now. It's just too much hate, and I don't know. It just bugs me that people just have all these weapons, and I'm sure I'm sure, and I would be shocked if not, if they go to his home and he has an arsenal of weapons there. 21 years old, and he's taken 10 people's lives. Medical administrative. Oh goodness, yes. Definitely retraining for that. You're like a fish out of water too, like I was, like I am, I should say. If I had to go back to the hospital, I'd definitely be a fish out of water. Oh, thank you. I'm loving how this is coming out now. Wasn't sure, but I like that it's like blocks of the colors. Now it looks like it's going to be a lot of the white with specks of purple in it. That is cool because I want something that the air will get through and not want some openness to it. Although this yarn feels heavy, um, but that's okay because I don't particularly like 3-weight yarn. I don't like it because I don't like working with small needles, small hooks, I should say. That's why I don't care for it too much. I mean, you can use a bigger hook, but to make it really nice, you really should use a smaller hook. I was I've been trying to start this long skirt, and I have this 3.5 millimeter hook. I'm like, ah, I'm so over this little hook because it'll take just to do the band, do the waistband of it, will take forever with this little itty bitty hook. But I'm determined to do it because I want to do it. I want to see it. Hey, Vivian, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything, Vivian? And how's the weather in your neck of the woods? I'm babbling on about this mass murder that happened in Colorado, and it's just a shame. 10 people had to lose their lives. And one of them was a police officer doing his job, because I'm sure being in what do you call it, a college town, I'm sure he did not expect that at all. But that's one of the risks they take as police officers. You have to always think Somebody's out to kill you just because you're a police officer. In situations like that, you know there's somebody shooting, so just crazy, crazy, crazy. Too many guns in America, too much hate in America. You rarely hear about mass shootings in other countries. Outside of war, you rarely hear about mass shootings. And even the one that happened, was it in New Zealand? And then the person that did it was an American. So, in that New Zealand, whatever, prime minister, president, I don't know what her title is, she shut that down real quick. But here in America, we don't have that option. Hey, Jeanette of DOY Creations, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. You just heard about the shooting? Oh, they had it on all day long yesterday. And I just, because I get news alerts all the time, and they finally gave a count because of course, the news people were like, I can't believe all these hours, we still don't know how many people have died. And I was like, give them a chance. You know, you got somebody that came in there with a long gun and just was shooting sporadically into a mall area. You know how many people are roaming around? So this morning when I saw that there were 10 people that died, I was like, wow, that's so sad. This 21-year-old, and I don't know, it's just too many guns in America. There's too many guns and too much hate. That's where it can't change people, but you can change some of those laws. You can shut down people being able to go and just buy a weapon and commit crimes like that. I heard that the guy that killed all the people in Atlanta bought the gun, I think they said the day that he did all the shooting. That's crazy. Just crazy. Hey, Denise, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. We got to get this country in a better, I don't know. Like I said, you rarely hear about mass shootings in other countries. America, too many, way too many. And nobody wants to change any of these rules. Nobody needs. I went to a gun show one time. My daddy used to go to them all the time. I can't recall if I ever went to a gun show with my dad, but I went with this guy that I was dating at the time, and I was I was floored. I could, any weapon your mind could think of, they had in that place. And and all they do is, do that little quick background check on you, and you pay for it, and you were gone out the door. You can go out the door with anything, AK 47s, little guns, big guns. I was just shocked. And they have these gun shows all of the time um, in South Florida. And there's just way too many weapons. I'm like, that's all it takes to get a gun is just they do a background check on you. I think you have to have I don't even know if you have to have a weapons permit, but I'm not sure. I was just shocked. I couldn't believe the people just flooding in to get these. And I was really surprised about how much guns cost. And so I'm like, guns cost, I guess that's why people buy them from other people, because if you buy them from a real dealer, they cost a little bit of money. When I went to Texas, and you see the signs that you can, like, bring weapons into. I guess because I've been in Florida all my life, and I never think about people going shopping and having a weapon, on them. I'm sure people do it. I just never think about that stuff. And then when you see these signs at the stores, like I think you have to. I think they want you to not bring the gun in or something. I can't remember what the sign was. I did take a picture of it because it fascinated me. But I'm such a city person, and Texas is, I don't care if it is city or not, it's still country to me because they do things way different from city folks. They have a different way of doing things. Texas, as they say, they do things big in Texas. Yes, they do. And I understand if you like live in areas in a rural area, you want some kind of protection, but you don't need assault weapons and all the you don't need an arsenal of guns because you may have an arsenal of guns, but you may be the one killed with your own arsenal of guns. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of that soapbox too. Move on and just say a prayer for those that have lost their loved ones. So you can't bring them back. Just they just need to do something. Our Congress and Senate, they need to do something. They need to pass some better laws. They need to crack down on all these gun shows. Something I know Smith and Wesson is like got big money in the what is it, in the National Rifle Association, NRA. I'm sure they're like, don't touch, nope, we don't want any new laws. What am I working on? My cardigan. Can you see the colors? The purples and let me see, purple, light purples, and some white with some purple and some more purple. That's what I'm working on. I left it here yesterday and picked it up when I came back. And I think it's coming out quite nice. I think I'm really gonna like this. This will be the one I can wear around in Florida when I go into cold buildings. I don't really need that heavy one behind me. So that's why I chose, hopefully this will turn out. My mind can see it, but can my hands make it? That is the question. We will see. Are you working on anything? Are you at work, Jeanette? I know you take yours to work with you. I have some stuff next to my desk. We have a staff meeting, and of course they are trying to push us to use those little cameras that they sent to us. I call them spy cams. So I have to make sure when I turn my desk on, they can't see all my clutter. When I turn the camera on, they can't see all the clutter on my desk. I put up my little room divider so they can see as little as possible behind me. I don't even know why they want this little spy cam. We did fine all these years without cameras, and now they want us to be on camera. Anyway, I guess if I can hang another 5.5 years, I don't have to be on nobody's camera but the camera I want to be on. I'm hoping I get the back panel done this week. And I have made progress on my mom's blanket. I had to sit down and do a row last night, and I was so tired. I'm telling you, this dragging from the no caffeine, whew, I was like, oh, I couldn't wait to go to sleep last night. I feel a little bit better today. You're working and lurking. All right. I appreciate your working and lurking. That's what I do with you, work and lurk. Because I know if I get on there and I start talking, that sets me back. I'm hoping one day I'm going to be able to get on a Sunday and not have to be on the computer and not be on vacation on top of it, because that's pretty much the only time I'm not on the computer is when I'm on vacation. Because even on the holidays, if I'm not on vacation, I'm on that doggone computer trying to catch up. So good luck to you, Karen, with your getting back to uh, your administrative job. Mm-mm. I have a friend that lives in Georgia, and she moved from here to Georgia, and she keeps saying, "They don't want me. I'm old. I don't know computers. Yada yada yada." I said, "Well, girl, you better learn them, because almost every job you have now, even if you go to fast food, you gotta know a little something about computers." That's where, and I said, when they shut down, the whole world shuts down. When Google goes down, the whole world goes down. So, gotta learn it. Got to learn it. There's a lot about computers. I know most I know how to work my work computer, and because I work on Outlook and um, Microsoft, you learn enough to be able to maneuver if you're on your own. Like if something goes down on the computer and is foreign to me, I'm like so lost. It's like it didn't work. It worked fine yesterday, and I hate updates. I hate updates on my phone. That drives me crazy. They don't they when they update the icon, they update things, they change stuff, and it's like you're looking for the icon, but because it changed, you didn't realize, oh, that's the new icon now. They changed the colors. You used to seeing red, then they changed it to blue. It's like, really? I was okay with the red. Why'd you have to change it to blue? I guess that's how they keep people on their toes. My one of my friends says, "Oh no, I never when Facebook says update, nope, I never update it because you know it's going to be something wrong." But my phone is pretty much set to update. You have to update though. It's just like I keep my phone for as long as I possibly can because I hate changing because the phone's changing. That's why I try to stay with the Samsung. I don't go to the iPhone. I don't know the iPhone. I never was interested in the iPhone. So I just stick with my Samsungs. I've had Samsungs for years. The first phone I had was an Android, and always had Androids. And then I got onto my Notes. And this time around, I didn't get the Note. I got the Galaxy G20 Ultra 20 something, whatever it is. And I said, you can best believe I will be going back to my Note, only because I'm always, because my fingers get cold. And if your fingers aren't warm, I'm always pressing because it won't pick it up because your fingers aren't warm. And I'm always looking for a pen that has a stylus tip to it so I can use it on the phone. But if I had my Note, I can just pull out my own stylus and use it that way. But I like my Android. I may not be in the clubhouse, but doesn't matter. I don't need to be in the clubhouse. This is my clubhouse. Couldn't find an Amazon app for almost a week after the last update. Oh my goodness, Denise, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I hate when they do those updates. Oh, and I'm like, that's the new one? What? I've been looking for this, and that's what it is. And you just, I'm, I am a creature of habit. That's why I do not like change that much. Just let me roll with that same old icon. I'm good. Hello, got you hooked. How are you today? Are you working on anything? How's the weather in your neighborhood? I am just going to love this cardigan. Thank you, Jeanette, for putting me on another cardigan. Although I had already started another one, but it was going to be another heavy one like that one over there. I think I'm still going to finish it because let me move. I can wear that as a dress. I can put a slip under that bad boy and it can be a dress. And I think the other one that had started, I'm just popping in on my break. Okay, thank you for popping in. I survive, but I don't recommend. Let me see. You survive, but you don't recommend. Survived what? I probably missed something. I'm a dinosaur. I don't want a new vehicle or phone or tablet. Okay, picking out the yarn from a car. Okay, you picking out the yarn for you. Okay, good. Um, I'm somewhat of a dinosaur, but I do know that I have to. Um, I used to have a tablet. I actually liked my tablet, but of course, when it started going caca, I was like, forget it. I can't be bothered with this. So it sits over on my desk collecting dust. I need to get rid of it, but I'm always scared to like get rid of stuff like that because unless you like do a factory reset on it, all your information, even then, I still think that all your information might still be on there, and then somebody will power it up, and boom, they'll find all your information. Because I don't even have a password on that one, so just turn it on and go with it. But because I got my daughter a phone when she was young, and I resisted for a long time of getting her a phone, but I got it because when I sent her up to South Carolina to be with my cousin, so to spend a little time with my cousin. And then I said, well, let me get her a phone because, you got to have some kind of access, be able to contact her. And, there are no pay phones anymore, although nobody wants to use pay phones because we know how gross they were. But and that's you got to have some way to contact people if you are out and about. But it's rare for people not to have cell phones. My parents finally got my daddy doesn't even carry his unless he's going somewhere. It's off most of the time, and my mother has hers all the time. So we always calling her. But if you don't call him on that house phone, you're not gonna get him. Because that cell phone, and it's so funny. He will pick up the cell phone and call me on his cell phone while he's at home. And I guess after he has his conversation, he'll just turn it off. Ah, he's a different kind of dude. Ah, all right, ladies. I have my chuckle for the day. Time for me to finish out these last few hours of work so I can do what I love to do most is crochet. I just heard my daughter leave the house, so I'll be home by myself yet again. That's okay. I enjoy my own company, which is a good thing. Because if I didn't, I think this shutdown would have drove me straight crazy. Like I I never felt the need to run out and party or go to restaurants. And all my friends were like, you want to go dinner? I say, no, sir. Not this one. No, I'm not sitting in nobody's restaurant. Now, if they have an outdoor area, that's a lot of space, I might think about it, but I'm not doing any of that stuff. Grandson let me and interrupted and cracked his head. It was oh my goodness. These children, yep. When it's good, it's theirs. When it's not, it's yours. All right. Well, you all have a fabulous rest of your day. And I will be on tomorrow, God willing. And until then, you all have a safe day. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.